I'm going to show you the path and techniques that got me down from 2 hours repair to about 20 or so minutes of repair in the 1203 target. And this one simple trick to cut your damage from 2 hours to 20 minutes might seem like clickbait until you realize that actually that is what the video shows you. So I'm going to go through the path here. It does get kind of hairy towards the middle, so if I get 24 minutes of repair or something, you'll have to let me live on this one. Now what you want to do is enter on the bottom left and kill the first turret. This guy, you want to make sure you're going from the same angle I am, because there are some other turrets that get in the way. If you try and approach from the right side, you want to make sure you go from the left side. Once that's done, head up to a few turrets around the outside, and notice that you have to kill these javelin turrets before the short minimum range one, because there's no way to hit the minimum range guy without going into the javelin range. Make sure you don't go too far, or these next 3 turrets are going to start to shoot at you. Then you can come back and kill the short range guy. Now for the next short range one, I'm going to duck in and do 1 or 2 shots at this one, but when I'm doing that, the red turret in the middle is going to shoot at me, so I need to make sure that I'm not stopping and I stay moving, otherwise it's going to be pretty gnarly. Now I'm doing this to make this guy easier to kill the next time I get close to him. I could come back and finish him off, but I won't need to. Once I got these 3 turrets done, we can go ahead and get the radioactive turret and the rest of his cluster killed. By the way, if you stop moving when you're shooting, you do more splash damage, which is very much needed. Now we're going to charge in and get the red turret to shoot at me. I'm going to stop as soon as I can, which is here. Then I'm going to hit the short range turret and get into minimum range of these guys. I did hit the mine there, which is not great, but go ahead and tuck in on the side of the turret cluster right here. What this does is it lets you kill these 3 turrets and the javelin right here, while being basically protected from everything else. There are a few things here on the side which is very tempting to want to engage right now, and I'm going to ignore that temptation and jump up towards the top. Hit the mines and try and stay moving. I need to stay moving here. I'm in 2 mines at once, which is not great. And now I'm going to go up towards the top of the target and loop back around to finish everything else off. Ignore the thrower that doesn't do any damage to you. Hit the radioactive one and stay stopped due to splash damage to the entire target. Hit a few of these other guys and loop around them. For this one, it is possible to do this next bit with no damage. I don't know that I'm going to, but it is basically wait for the second mine here to spit out its yellow thing, and then charge in. If you loop down here into the yellow stuff, you should have enough time to get the mine outputter dead and the mine killed before it does any damage to you, which I did. Radioactive thrower, make sure you engage this one as far towards the top as possible, otherwise the radioactive guy down here starts to shoot at you, so again, just watch out for that. And now I'm going to loop down and park right about here, while engaging the turret cluster closest to me. Once this is dead, we're going to loop down and get towards the stuff on the bottom. My Wi-Fi's having a little bit of trouble. Nothing to be worried about though. Get close to these guys, stay away from that yellow piss missile or yellow snow, and loop back in to finish the target. I'm going to make sure I'm not getting hit by any of those turrets as I kill the mine outputter. Wait a few seconds, be careful for this to go away, and then charge in into the minimum range dead zone of these 3 turrets, and that should be the target. The trickiest thing is for sure the maneuver right here, where and then we're going to go ahead and go around, because I don't trust myself to not run into something while doing damage there. The trickiest part is actually coming in on the side here, stopping, killing the short range turret, and then jumping around, looping over to the dead zone on the inside here without taking extra damage from anywhere. And as I was talking about my Wi-Fi, you saw a huge chunk of the ship, probably half of the damage right here, got lost for sitting in the yellow snow, which is super unfortunate, and my repair time is going to be twice as much as it should have been just because of that one glitch towards the very end. So keep that in mind when you look at the repair bill, and it was, like I said, a ton of radioactive at the end there, which should not have happened. And 53 minutes, but again, half of that was from that yellow snow right at the very end there. You can rewind that and look at the damage jump on the ship if you don't believe me. Speaking of the damage on the ship, let's go ahead and check the battle report and check out the build for this guy. It is mostly D5 EV armor at E7. I'm going to continue to upgrade it and continue to add more D5 EV armor because I somewhat regularly still see some shockwaves and stuff, which means that I want more evade on my fleet. I am using the captain, and I do have an empty crew slot if I were to upgrade this guy more, so I'll put on another officer when I get there. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. With that said, and until next time, this is going to be Derpy signing out, helping you be a better pirate.